Hey guys, it's me, Seren, back with another video. So this is going to be a video about Diamonds, the song and video that was recently released as a lead single for the Birds of Prey movie that's coming out. The song is by Meg, The Stallion, and Normani. You guys know I'm going to have to go see Birds of Prey because everybody knows how much I love Suicide Squad and I was so obsessed with it. I did a review video on it. And so I have been avoiding somewhat talking about a lot of the new up and coming artists because I feel like a lot of the up and coming artists right now, Meg The Stallion, Normani, Sweetie, a lot of the girls that are coming up now do not have out debut albums as of yet. And so I've been kind of waiting for the girls to like drop some albums before really weighing in and giving my opinion on some of the stuff that they're doing. I will say that I don't think Sweetie can rap at all. I just think she's really pretty and is capitalizing off the fact that she seems like a really sweet, pretty girl with a fun personality. So even if Sweetie gets a debut album out, I'm probably not going to talk about Sweetie, but I am really interested to see if Meg The Stallion and Normani roll out projects this year. Meg The Stallion did release an EP last year, Fever, which I did like. Meg The Stallion has some bars, like one of my favorite fucking verses by her. Psh, nah, I don't wanna be cool, bitch. Still hanging with the same crew. Hey, little OJ the Juice Man in there. Anyways, but I most likely am gonna end up seeing Birds of Prey, and I'm probably gonna end up reviewing it for the channel because Journey Smollett Bell is in it as Black Canary as a main character, so I will be able to review it for the channel. So I did want to go ahead and check out Meg and Normani for the Birds of Prey soundtrack, the song Diamonds. So I'm going to start off by talking just a little bit about the song, and then I'm going to move on to the video. I do feel like the song itself is somewhat lackluster. It's a pretty catchy song. Like, I do like the hook, but I feel like, I don't know, it was missing something. The thing about doing songs a lot of the times for soundtracks is that they tend to be more like, what's the word that I want? Not family friendly, because you definitely don't want something like necessarily family friendly for Birds of Prey, which is essentially a spinoff of Suicide Squad at this point with a lot of recurring characters, and we're also getting a Suicide Squad too. But when you're doing a soundtrack, a lot of the times you want it to appeal to a lot of different types of people, and so a lot of soundtracks play it very safe. I don't necessarily think that this song, I feel like the gold standard right now of soundtrack songs in this kind of vein is obviously the Charlie's Angels song by Destiny's Child, DC3, Beyonce, Kelly, and Michelle, which is like to this day just like a classic theme song for a film. It also helped that at that moment in pop culture, Destiny's Child had just kind of rebranded as this trio, and so it really kind of like all fell into place with the three of them representing the three angels, and then they just came with this like hard-hitting Lucy Liu with my girl Drew, Cameron D and Destiny, Charlie's Angels, like, and it was a really catchy, upbeat, fun, hard-hitting song with a really, really great video, just very, very spunky. Really, again, utilizing that as this launch pad for this DC3. So maybe it's kind of like, y'all know I'm a Destiny's Child stan. Maybe it's unfair to hold other people to that kind of gold standard. However, I do think that Meg The Stallion and I do think Normani are both extremely, extremely talented. And I think that both of them thus far have been playing it a bit safe in their careers. Again, this is probably because neither one of them have actual debut studio albums out as of yet. So I think that they're both kind of feeling around for their sound and their image, which, like I said, is why I've been avoiding talking about them. But I do feel like the song itself plays it very safe, is very pop-oriented. I know that's a criticism that a lot of people have had about Normani specifically, is that her stuff has been very pop-oriented. Motivation, which was the last single that she dropped, is very poppy. I believe it was written or co-written by Ariana Grande. And a lot of her stuff has sounded very safe. She did come out of a group, Fifth Harmony, which is a pop group. And I kind of feel like Normani's been having a hard time. I think she's been trying, but I think she's been having a hard time sort of shedding, number one, that kind of pop pop girl image, and I think, I don't know, I think Normani's in this weird place. She obviously idolizes Beyonce, which a lot of people have criticized for her for of being a Beyonce clone, and yet at the same time she wants to do a lot of bubblegum pop adjacent type of music. I think a lot of people have forgotten that when Beyonce first came out with Destiny's Child, as well as in her solo career, Beyonce was very like quote unquote urban. She was doing collaborations with Slim Thug. Obviously, she was doing collaborations with Jay-Z. She was very like, the music that she was making was very like, it was very R&B, hip hop. It was quote unquote urban music. Normani is in a way more bubblegum pop lane than Beyonce, and yet she's styled very closely to Beyonce image-wise. Her dance moves and her routines are very close to Beyonce. A lot of things remind people of Beyonce, but the music is not necessarily as quote-unquote urban as Beyonce stuff. She's doing a lot of, again, bubblegum pop, which is more like Britney Spears, and I love Britney Jean Spears. I love pop music, as everybody knows. I don't have anything against pop music, but I think that Normani has a bit of a bipolar thing going on in terms of her image versus her music and what she's doing. And I feel like that is also coming into play with Diamonds, because I love the video for Diamonds. I thought it was very fun. I thought that they both looked amazing. The hair was amazing. The makeup was amazing. The outfits were fucking amazing. I'm going to get to that a little bit more. And yet the song itself for me was not as hard hitting as it could have been, especially for a video where they really decided to sort of play up the darkness and the edge and the quirkiness. Like, this is Birds of Prey. It's again sort of a Suicide Squad spinoff. It's like more darker material. They could have went a little bit more darker with the song, and I think it would have been really appropriate. I do think that in terms of her collaborations, Normani has been playing it a little bit too safe and a little bit too white. So I think that it is good to see her collaborate with Meg Thee Stallion, who is definitely again, a more urban artist. It's also very nice to see two Black girls associated with a major release. It did give me Destiny's Child, Charlie's Angel vibes, you know, even though Normani is trying to move away from these Beyonce comparisons. This didn't necessarily give me Beyonce comparisons in terms of the visuals, which is nice. And DC and Suicide Squad have been very interesting in terms of diversity, so it's good to see them kind of roll with that and have these two Black girls on the single for this song. Hopefully both Meg and Normani take advantage of that momentum and roll out debuts this year. I really, really hope that's what they're leaning for. Meg has some motherfucking bars on this song, some lines that I wrote down. You want me to be more ladylike, come through with my girls and beat your ass on ladies' night? You don't want to go toe-to-toe with this pedicure? I was like, bars, 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 bars. Meg has some bars. I really, really, really hope that she doubles down and rolls out a fire-ass studio album, because she has the motherfucking talent. Like, she has the skill. I really hope that she takes her time and crafts a classic debut album. I think she's ready. Like, she is the princess. Like, I'm ready. I'm here, Meg. I'm here. I'm ready. Whenever you ready, I'm ready for this album. Meg and Normani are both very, very good in this video. In their solo scenes, Meg has on this like gold. It was giving me like Moulin Rouge, like this like gold like corset like type of outfit with the hammer is similar to the hammer that Harley uses, and fucking Meg is like beating the shit out of people. I love seeing that. I felt like this video, and in Normani's solo part, she had like this fuchsia satin dress on with all these diamonds because she was doing the hook, you know, diamonds are a girl's best friend, which again also reminded me of Moulin Rouge, the movie Moulin Rouge, where they had like the one with Nicole Kidman and Ewan McGregor, great movie, fantastic musical, where they have a whole diamonds are a girl's best friend scene. I feel like that scene definitely was an inspiration for this video, because the scenes where like Normani is up on the trapeze circle, and I mean, and obviously the original like performances of Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend from back in the day included a lot of this same type of imagery, but it just really made me think of the movie Moulin Rouge. It also made me think of the music video Moulin Rouge with Lil' Kim, Maya, Christina Aguilera, and Pink as well. A lot of the color schemes, the outfits were very, very similar. This video proved to me that Normani can pull off some edge, you know? Like, the scenes where she's doing the diamonds, she has the grills and she's, You know, I wish I could see more of that side of Normani. And I've been saying that. It seems like whoever's in charge of Normani's image, they don't know how to blend the pop style that she wants to do with a more edgy image. And I think that something like that would really make her stand out. And I think that after seeing this video, she can pull it off. I wasn't sure if she'd be able to pull off a little bit more edge, but having seen this video, I think she did amazing. Like, the styling was very good. The scenes where Normani and Meg are together and they're riding in the car and Meg the Stallion is driving. The scenes where they have these like really cool latex outfits on, and pink and green with like hypnotism circles on the boobs, and it has like names of their singles written on them. Meg the Stallion had cash shit on hers. Normani had motivation on hers. Normani got this fur coat on. They got the Harley Quinn bats. Like, looking at it made me think of Meg as Harley and fucking Normani as Catwoman. I was like, they should have had Rihanna as fucking Poison Ivy doing a cameo. It was very great to just see the two of them as kind of young up and coming black artists in this video, where you can tell that like some care was really given for the hair and makeup. The hair and makeup on them both looked great. And sometimes when you're watching videos with black girls, it's like, oh, the hair and makeup might look off or the outfits might look off, but the costumes were great. Hair was great. Makeup was great. Styling was great. They both gave off. They seemed very comfortable together. The chemistry between the two of them was really good. I would love to see them collaborate again. You know, Normani really looked great and held her own against Meg the Stallion, who's like a foot taller than her, and Meg has like all this charisma, you know? So it was good to see like Normani needs to just like rip the lid off of like whatever she's doing, whatever her media strategy is, where she's very quiet. And again, I think that they want her to follow the Beyonce mold in a lot of ways, but she seems like she has something inside of her that they need to let it out, you know? When she's in the Silk Fusion number, doing her dances, you know, doing her dance numbers, we know she can dance her ass off, like doing her dance numbers surrounded by all these like dancers in these cool outfits with these top hats, and she's holding her own there, and she's up on this trapeze circle and she's holding her own there. But then the song itself is kind of this like continuation of this watered down pop. I don't know if that's Normani that's picking these certain songs, or if it's her team, you know, that want to like really keep her in this pop lane. I know she's done a couple of collaborations with like these annoying motherfucking white artists. I know she did a collaboration with Six Lack, that's how I pronounce it, sorry, that people liked a lot, that was more R&B, but it didn't get a push. It seems like people don't know how they want to market Normani. But you know, the girls beating Normani also has a scene where she's beating motherfuckers up, you know, like the girls beating people up was fun. It was very in the spirit of Harley Quinn. I think the visuals definitely outshone the actual song itself, but I think that the visuals are going to make people more interested in the song. And I know that like these visuals made me more curious about how is Birds of Prey gonna look, because they had Margot Robbie was in the video, and obviously there were some scenes from the movie that were in the video as well. I thought the video was really interestingly shot. I liked, again, I love the costumes, I love the hair, I love the makeup, I love the girls, you know, the women empowerment. Meg got bars, she's a motherfucking spitfire, and Normani showed me that she got some spark and some edge to her too. So I'm really curious to see how this year rolls out for both of these girls. And even though I did feel like the song was kind of like more watered down pop, it's catchy enough, and the hook is kind of cute, you know. I just wish they had went maybe a little bit more, you know, darker, maybe something a little bit more rock and roll tinged. I think that both of these girls could pull that off. I will say though that Meg has motherfucking bars on this song, and like her verses were my favorite part. So this is what I think of this. Again, I stayed away from talking about some of the new girls because I think it's kind of unfair to talk about them before they actually roll complete projects out. But I wanted to tell you guys what I thought about this, because you guys know I'm a Suicide Squad fucking stan, super fan, and I'm gonna end up seeing and reviewing Birds of Prey. So, Diamonds, Meg the Stallion, Normani. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Getting back into the swing of things as we, you know, head into mid-January and keep on rolling through 2020. Food for thought as always. Let me know what you guys think. See you guys next time. Peace.